Now, what are some takeaways from this that maybe regarding the differences and even similarities to how cases go in the U.S. as opposed to overseas in different locations? Is there some takeaways that you could share?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is the UCMJ is portable. And so when people say, well, how do you try a case in Japan? You don't speak the language. Think about McDonald's or Starbucks or any franchise. I mean, there are going to be some nuances, but you're going to get served your venti soy chai latte or your black cup of coffee, whatever you're drinking, whatever bougie drink you're drinking, you order that at the Starbucks in Tokyo, you're going to get the same drink as if you order that in the Starbucks in Tampa, Florida. And so the UCMJ is really the same way. It's plug and play. The UCMJ, or the Uniform Code of Military Justice, applies worldwide. And so if you are in the military, they have jurisdiction over you. And so if you're a Marine stationed at Camp Foster in Okinawa and you are under investigation or you commit a crime, the case is going to be tried in Okinawa, or it's going to be tried wherever you're stationed at 95% of the time. There are some times when it's not. And so these trials, whether they're in Okinawa, whether they're in Korea, or whether they're at Fort Hood, Texas, are really going to have the same look and feel, no different than the Starbucks is going to have essentially the same menu, or the McDonald's is going to have the same menu, whether you're in Tokyo, whether you're in Johannesburg, or whether you're in Tampa. Now, that being said, the big difference is what I call you have to be able to play away and win. Okay, so we all know sports teams, whether it's football, whether it's hockey, whether it's baseball or basketball, where you have a team that can't win on the road. You have to be able to win on the road. And when I say on the road, I don't just mean that you're the Florida Panthers and you're playing the Tampa Bay Lightning and it's the difference between Miami and Tampa. I'm talking about flying halfway around the globe and be able to win on the road, because the prosecutors there have the home court advantage, because they're not flying 15, 20, 30 hours. They practice there all the time. Their offices are there, and they have that home court advantage. And if you don't have the ability to play and win on the road, you're going to find yourself losing every damn case you try when you're away, in particular when it's in a foreign country. So that's the biggest takeaway, is that you need to be prepared to get your suitcase, get your laptop, and be able to travel halfway around the world with everything that you need to win a case. If you think about it, it's file management. You know, I know it's not 1999 anymore, but these cases can be banker boxes full of files. And you have to be able to have the ability to digitally organize them, be able to put them in a way that you can travel with these types of files. And then when you get there, once you're in court, we're still using paper. So when you're refreshing recollection or when you're impeaching a witness, we don't do it on an iPad or a laptop. You do it with paper. So you have to be able to build these files out in a certain way where you can transport them on your digital media and have the ability to have the paper file when you get there. It's just something basic like that people just don't think about. And so that's a big piece of it too. If you're under investigation under the UCMJ, stop talking to all of your friends about it and start talking to a lawyer about it. You can call me at 813-669-3500 or look us up at BileckiLawGroup.com.